I'll try to do a fairly quick recap. Took an L today, down 350 on the funded, and then down one eval, which is a bit annoying, but I've still got another eval, which is half past, which hopefully I will pass. Anyway, risked 350 today. First draw of the day was this 4-hour gap down here, which we ended up hitting. I could have got an entry here, but I was working, so unfortunately I wasn't on my phone. Anyway, we tapped it, rejected out. We then re-sweeped this, put in some equal highs up here, unfilled 30-minute gap here. So I quite like the draw. Only issue is that the volume wasn't that high, but, you know, it wasn't awful. The volume wasn't horrendous. It could have been more ideal, but it is what it is. This is what I saw when I ended up entering. Was this. So we came up into a 5-minute gap, rejected down into this bullish 5-minute gap, got a rejection out here, entry here, stop at the swing, and then TP here. I probably would have held one runner up to this unfilled 30-minute gap. Obviously that didn't end up happening, so there's no point even discussing that. So yeah, took this long. I thought it looked pretty clean, to be honest. So I ended up risking I risked 2k on my funded and on my eval, which obviously ended up losing, is what it is. And then I risked 330 or 350 or something on my funded account, which ended up losing as well. As you can see here, I got stopped out. And then I just locked out of my funded account because, as I've said, I'm just going to do one trade a day. I did actually take another trade, which was, where was it? Came up, down, it was this. So I entered here. And we that's not, oh yeah, that's right. Entered here for a 1-to-1. Anyway, we came up, we hit these equal highs here. And then we came back down and fucking stopped me out of break even and then ran to TP. Because this literally got edged to the tick. So my TP was literally here and it got edged. So it turns out my TP was actually wrong, it would seem. But it is what it is. That's probably because I was on MNQ. So I ended up getting edged and stopped at break even. But then I waited. So that is annoying because I'm down 2R from where I almost should be. But I need to stop saying that because I'm not owed anything from the market. So it is what it is. At least I cut my losses short. You know, I'm only down 350 on the funded. Hopefully I end up recovering that tomorrow and being up on the week. But we'll see what happens at the end of the day. You know, if I lose again, I lose again. I'm only down $700. 350 gives me a 6 trade buffer, something like that, 6 or 7 trade buffer. So you know, I got plenty of trades to take still, but hopefully, you know, if I'm copy trading, because now I'm not going to full pot that other funded, no, the other eval, I'm just going to copy trade it in with the funded account. Is, you know, by the time I'm at 1.5k balance, I'll have passed the other one. Then once I get to 3k, the other one will be at 1.5. I'll take out 1.5 from the 3k. Then I've already put up 1.5k on these accounts, which after the profit split is like £1,000 or something, which will end up, you know, being pretty good. Then I've made obviously all my money back from all these evals, and then hopefully we'll run that up again, take out 3k, 1.5k from each, and then we're already at 4.5k after profit split. That's like 3.5 or something. No, 4.5k, 10% is 450. So we're still at 4k on these, which makes all of my trading money back. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward really. You know, at the end of the day, 7, 14, 21, 28, 4, let's just say 5 weeks time, 4 or 5 weeks time, I should be pulling out 1.5k from that first initial account. And then 2 weeks later, I should be pulling out another 3k. So I should be up 4.5k minus profit, so 4k in 6 weeks. And then in 8 weeks, I should be up, what is it after the profit split? If I'm at 4.5 plus another 3k, that's 7.5 minus the profit split, like 6.9k in 8 weeks. So that's pretty fucking good. So we'll see what happens. I'll put my pin out at the end, either the Daily Wire or just a screenshot on Trade Seer. But yeah, we'll be back. So yeah, hopefully that's the plan. I'll be back the next time I trade. Post another recap, obviously. But yeah, is what it is. Unfortunately blew that other fucking eval. I don't want to blow another eval, so I'm just going to risk 350. And if I end up blowing it, then, you know, I've risked appropriately. And at the end of the day, it should be pretty impossible to do. So yeah, we'll see what the coming days bring. Hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be up a bit, or at least break even on the week. You know, that's fine. But yeah, you know, using these accounts at the end of the day, in a space of a month, I should get like a 6k month, which ends up being like 5.5 or 5.4k after the profit split. So that gets me a lot closer to my goals, you know, and then from there obviously scale up. But we'll cross that bridge first, and then, you know, then I'll devise a plan with the excess money I've gained. But I know I'll be taking a week off the end of May as I go on holiday, and it would just it's just too much to think about on holiday. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back. I'll stop waffling on. We'll be back next time I trade, and it'll be sound.